the Ninja CourageJD situation is actually insane. If you don't know, Courage absolutely crashed out on our boy Ninja. Let me play the clip. I've never seen Courage even rage this hard before, honestly.
What is the requirement for you guys to like lock in? Because I feel like, no, I'm serious. Like, you guys are both locked. Like, you guys are both like locked the fuck in right now. Hey, this is a gold flex SMJ for somebody. Like right now, you guys are locked in, right? Like Jack's actually calling out. He's not eating. He's not talking to his chat. He's not talking about his way out of nowhere, right? And then Legion, same thing. Legion, you're like, bro, I think we go over here, bro. I think we can heal. It's actually the best possible thing. Like, there's the vending machines. Like, those are incredible call outs out of nowhere, right? And but like, we're getting chased down by the sweatiest fucking people in the world, and Jack's like, yeah, dude, I'm thinking about DJ, or am I gonna have a band at my wedding? But like, Tyler, those guys aren't in the game anymore.
I use Fortnite in 2026, Tyler. I use Fortnite as a means of hanging out with my friends. But when you spend the whole 2 hours we're playing being an annoying little bitch like you've been, it's not that much fun. So all I think about is how long until you go to your fucking Marvel Rivals sponsor, because here I am trying to get you to play the last 2 weeks, and then we hop on Fortnite and you bitch and moan. Yesterday you were awesome. Today you're the most annoying sack of fucking shit of all time. Realize something. No one fucking cares about Fortnite wins in 2026, you little bitch. So do me a favor. Go play Marvel Rivals and get carried by Timmy until you realize you're fucking washed at shooting games.
Is everyone okay?
Holy shit, shut up, man! Just have fucking fun! You're nearly 40!
Pushed by 1,000 of them right now.
God damn, we have 20 fucking thousand wins between us! Who fucking cares, bro? Just banter, find cool sprites, or fucking shut up! My God!
You guys fight. Like, I hate it. Because it's like, you're like not supposed to.
That was very nice, Jack.
You're supposed to love each other.
It's weird because it seems like they're kind of joking around, and it's just like playful banter. You know how when you're playing Fortnite and then you kind of get in the moment, you start just screaming at your teammate for some stupid stuff. It seems like this, but it also seems like it's kind of has some like realness behind it. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's just fake. I feel like Courage is kind of screaming and overhyping it just so it can become a clip and it could be spread on Twitter, which it did. And this is why I'm covering it. It also seems just by Ninja's reaction after that, like, no, like there was a little bit of sincerity to this. Basically, if you don't know what they're like, what is the context behind this? Like, why, what are they doing, right? It looks like what happened was, obviously Ninja, this is like basically his first time coming back to Fortnite. I don't think he really even played the last season, rarely, and even the season before that. He hasn't really been playing much of Fortnite, I will say that. He's been trying other games out, Arc Raiders, I think he played Marathon, not in a whole bunch of other games. And then now he's finally coming back because we have a brand new map. Fortnite is actually kind of getting better, I will say that. Season 1 wasn't really my favorite season, but season 2 was good. This season's actually absolutely amazing. So Ninja's back. He's getting back in the flow state. Courage has always been playing the game. And the thing with Ninja is that Ninja is a pro. Like, literally, like, not glazing, right? Even though people do say I'm a Ninja glazer, he is a literal professional. Like, he started making videos on Halo. He was a Halo professional player. He participated in many Halo tournaments back in the day. Obviously, he's an OG Fortnite player. He played PUBG and H1Z1. I think he might have done some professional stuff there, but I'm not too sure. Obviously, back in the day, he was doing a little bit of professional Fortnite stuff when he did like the Pro-Ams and the Summer Fest, I think it was. But with Ninja being back, his mentality is that he doesn't really goof around in video games. He's like, as I just said, he's literally a professional player. He wants to take everything more serious. This game wasn't in a ranked lobby. There's no ranking system at all. They're literally playing in pubs. And with Ninja kind of coming back to Fortnite, obviously he wants to shit on people. Obviously, he wants to do good. He wants constant call-outs. That's just how he plays. That's the type of person he is. And with Courage and that's Legion. I've seen Legion around. Honestly, I don't really know much about Legion. I know he plays with Ninja and Courage. Courage is more or less like a kind of casual Fortnite YouTuber than Ninja. Ninja just says whatever the fuck he wants. Honestly, Ninja, that's why I respect Ninja so much. He just says how it is. He doesn't sugarcoat or cater anything. But with Courage definitely does. I will say that Courage definitely does kind of watch what he says sometimes. He isn't as open as Ninja, I will say that. But I guess not after this, not after his complete and utter crash out. And Courage just being super casual. It looks like what happened was, it looks like Ninja was kind of getting a little pissed off that Courage talking about some other stuff not relating to the Fortnite match, like what kind of band is going to play at his wedding or something.
Jack's like, dude, I'm thinking about, you know, DJ, or am I going to have a band at my wedding?
And Courage wasn't taking any of that shit, man. And watching like this whole like kind of, obviously I didn't see the whole stream. It did get reclipped on Daily Clip Central, and I don't see like really anything where Courage is saying anything stupid. Maybe like he said one thing like, oh, you know, maybe he went off topic for like 1 second while he was getting rebooted or something, or people were following him. But it looks like he had some decent callouts there, so I don't really know what Ninja was on then. And Ninja was saying that they were doing really bad callouts, but this is a public match, and this is why I will say for once, I never would have said this, that Courage is actually right over Ninja. Courage really said a W take. He roasted him too. He said, go to your Marvel rival, go fucking play Marvel Rivals if you want to go sweat, you want to go play hard and get carried by Timmy old Tatman. By the way, didn't Tim the Tatman come back for the Overwatch collab and then dipped back to Rivals or whatever? I don't know. I will say, when Ninja's playing a game, sometimes he definitely can get annoying. There's a lot of times where Ninja takes the video game a little too far if people aren't being 100% perfect in their callouts or how they're playing the game, and kind of like messing and trolling around a little bit. But my only problem with that is like, me personally, I think would only like suck if that was in either a ranked match or like a tournament. Or like qualifying for a tournament. I don't see why that's really a big problem in a literal public match. Like, your job is to just stream Fortnite. Like, why not just have a good time, right? I don't think your viewers are really gonna care if you're doing good or if you're just fucking around and just having a good old time, just saying stupid stuff, while also giving good callouts as well. Like, if you're just, you know, not caring for the video game and you're running around just shooting the sky and dying every 2 seconds, no good, right? You do want to get some wins for the streams and for the clips and for videos as well. And you do want to talk about some certain topics for videos, you know, the state of the game. But if you're going off topic a lot, it's a big deal. But I definitely could see where Ninja's kind of in the wrong here. 100%. Courage says nobody cares about Fortnite wins in 2026.
Realize something. No one fucking cares about Fortnite wins in 2026, you little bitch. So do me a favor. Go play Marvel Rivals and get carried by Timmy until you realize you're fucking washed at shooting games.
I do agree. I'm just going to be honest. I do agree. The Fortnite wins as a whole has just been meaning a lot less recently. I think that's an overtime thing. It's definitely not recent. It's a whole bunch of things. Like when the bots got added, I think that was like the big turning point for wins, just basically not meaning dookie squat. If like 50 plus players in your match are literal AI, and you know, you finally get to the final storm circles and you're fighting some real players, then it's like inflation kills. You know, you have like 10 plus kills, they're all AI, you haven't found a single real player till the end of the video game, then you finally, you know, you hide and you kill the last dude. It isn't as exciting as a 99 player deathmatch as we had in chapter 1. And then as we fast forward in time, with skill-based matchmaking getting added, also that was in chapter 2, to skill-based matchmaking. So if you just start the game, you are literally going to be getting a full bot lobby, like literally a 100% player bot lobby. We've seen bot lobbies kind of go up in news with the sprites, you know, kind of being nerfed in bot lobbies. I'll make my own separate video on that. People doing bot lobbies for farming XP, farming crown wins, farming a whole bunch of stuff. And Fortnite games have definitely gotten easier for new players. But as you play more, and not necessarily like as you get better, it's just literally as you play more and as you win more. So like if you're hiding every single game in Fortnite and you're hiding in a bush, you're just driving around a car and you happen to kill the last player, Fortnite is going to start putting you in higher skill matches, and which I think that's dumb, because your skill isn't really improving. You're still that kind of bad player, just you're avoiding fights. I do think skill-based matchmaking needs honestly a change, or I would kind of support it getting removed. I know that's kind of a heated topic, but I guess I'm more willing for it to just get kind of revamped and reworked and more data, because we don't even know the data on skill-based matchmaking. If it's like based on, like, we assume it's based on wins, but is it based on other things like placement, kills, you know, eliminations, your accuracy, a whole bunch of stuff like that. When you have like 20k wins in the game, like Ninja and Courage having 20k wins at least, wins aren't really gonna matter Like the only way I see wins could matter is for videos. And you know, once again, you don't want to go through high hour sessions. Like these guys are probably streaming 4 to 8 hours a day. They're putting in the work. That's just well, I mean, well, that's their jobs, obviously, right? At this point. But you know, every single game of kind of like, okay, we got to sit up and we got to go pro and we got to shit on everybody. Don't talk about nothing while we're getting chased and only focus on the video game like Wings of Redemption. Talk about the game, man. It's a little cringe. It's like, okay, well, you have so many wins. Like, do you still care about wins that much? I guess so. I think Ninja's got to take a little chill pill, and just his reaction, like, look at his face. I think like a part of me kind of feels like it kind of like went to heart to him, but another part is like, okay, he knows Courage is kind of messing around with him, like that sad face he's doing. And then this is what Ninja said when they won the game. Glad they won the game too. Oh my god, they both would have been crashing out if they lost that game.
Are we all good?
We got Ninja quiet now, didn't we?
I mean, that was just really, that was just like really awkward. I feel like, you know.
I feel like, are we okay?
How quick it switches on you, bro. You've been nonstop digging at me the last 2 hours ever from one thing. But then I keep my mouth shut and then I bounce back and it's, oh, now we're in our little shell, our little baby shell, bro. Like, stand on business, bro. You're gonna bitch nonstop. You're gonna say
I was asking a genuine question.
You're gonna say this, that for 2
You're not
hours,
fat.
and then I clap back.
You're not fat anymore.
Now I play the victim card. Now I'm gonna play the victim card. You just get in my fucking backpack. You got fucking carried. Hop off.
He's little.
And Ninja said he's asking a genuine question. I think Ninja was just asking a question, but the way how Ninja says stuff definitely could be perceived as annoying. I feel like he kind of sounds like a smart ass sometimes, but once again, I am a Ninja Glazer 100%. So I understand my boy. I understand how he feels. I understand how he is with his history and all. But he said he's not fat. Like, it's so dumb. And Legion in the background, like, crying, like, guys, stop fighting each other. What's going on? Like, it's an abusive relationship, and like Legion's like the kid and his dad just beat his mom. And also they're trying to hunt down sprites.
Just banter, find cool sprites, or fucking shut up.
You know, Ninja obviously wants to keep pushing people and fighting people. That's how he gets his like endorphins in his brain. You know, PvP game, he wants to eliminate people. Doesn't really want to go and hunt sprites down and go do any of that stuff, really. But once again, I fully understand Courage here. I understand how Ninja can get sometimes. But at the end of the day, this situation is not really a situation. It's not as a big deal as like the Nick A30 situation, which I literally just made a video on. You guys should definitely go watch that. But it's more or less, it's just honestly, they were messing around. They were horsing around, I think. I think a little bit was kind of, Courage was kind of spitting a little truth there, and Ninja was kind of knowing that maybe he went off the rails a little bit. But someone said Ninja doesn't like people clapping back at him. You can tell. I will say that when Ninja gets someone clapping back, shit, he either gets pissed or he either goes on the defensive. But that's all I got to say. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.